Oh, shit.
What the heck happened there?
He stopped the song and caught me mid-dancing.
And
He's also muted. He's also muted.
And he's muted.
What is happening?
Wow.
I should have hosted.
I don't think he's muted now, though.
Yeah, Kimmy should have hosted.
I should have hosted.
Hi, Pluggo.
That's fine. I don't know what's going on. Once I gave up the
music went on for like 4
couldn't
seconds.
handle it. Here, dude, just chill. It's all good. We're all good. We're here. We're alive. It's Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So that means Dynamite's on. Oh, wait. No, that was last night.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Apparently, I'm hosting this shindig, so we're going to rock it Pluggo style, which means it's going to go all bad, which is fine. But we have awesome hosts. 4 hosts today. I'm one.
There are 4 of us.
4 hosts. There's going to be 4 hosts. We're not. I'm hosting your guests. We're all hosts. You're a host. I'm a host.
So we like the 4 horsemen of hosts.
The 4 coastmen. We're the 4 coastmen of hosting.
Wait, the 4 co-hostmen. The 4 co-hostmen.
Yeah, I tried to add it in there. It didn't work out at the first.
No, sorry. No, I got what you. I was picking up.
He tried.
The 4 co-hostmen.
All I know is it sounds like socialism, and I'm about it. Let's do it, comrades.
Woo! So we're here on a Wednesday. Super weird. JPJ's here. Kimmy Sokol. Mike from Indeed. Because WrestleDream is this Saturday, and for some reason, these people wanted to talk to us about it, so we came up with a special show just for that. It's on Saturday. It's in Washington. Yes.
Correct. Good job, Washington State. Good job, Pluggo.
Where? It's in. Yeah.
Washington State.
Is it in
just Washington State Cougars?
It's in the Tacoma Dome.
Tacoma, right? It's in Tacoma. Yes. Okay.
We're very prepared. As Scott's in the house. Good evening, lady and gentlemen.
I have notes as well. I'm ready.
I did not take any notes because I never take notes. Hey, it's Kimmy from that SRS picture. Hey, Dustin.
It's true.
Now, let's be honest. He lives right in your head at this point.
Listen, I just don't understand what the problem is. You know, he was commenting on my clip with my interview with Wheezy that's coming out tomorrow at 4 p.m., calling me a shit stir. But again, he is the one that cannot keep my name out of his mouth. So I do not understand what the problem is. I'm seeing him next month at WrestleCade, North Carolina. So only time will tell what's going to happen in North Carolina with all of us under one roof.
It's true. It's true. We'll have to see. But it is the feud that never ends. It's the feud that never ends.
Mike, do you have any beefs or grievances you'd like to air before we get started?
Yes, I do. They changed the Dynamite theme song with the Dynamite remake. And so the thing is now, though, they've got the Costco guys under contract. And wouldn't it be great wouldn't it be great if they could bring back the boom? You know, and every Wednesday you could just have that guy come out and they could do the bring the boom and have him and all his, children and Rizzler and stuff.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I have no idea who this guy is still.
Neither do I.
No?
I have no idea what he is. No idea. I don't care to know. Good for him. I used to be an independent wrestler. He's going to have a match in AEW. Great. But the first time I saw that guy was the first time I saw that guy in AEW. I was like, who are these people?
He's famous for exploiting his children on TikTok.
Oh,
yeah.
You love it. You love to see it.
I would like to believe that Big Justice actually exploits his dad on TikTok. That's what I think.
Maybe. Who knows?
He's the mastermind behind all this.
I'm pretty sure
he's like, Dad, you get your ass out there and you eat that double chunk chocolate cookie, or else I want to not ever go to school. And he bullies his dad and his mom.
Now, here's another thing. I'm in the Northeast. We have Costco out here, but not a ton of them. Are they famously known for their double chunk cookie? Is that a famous thing you go to Costco for?
They have a whole food court at Costco where they have the cookies, the hot dog, the pizza.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Chicken bake?
Okay. We have one. We have one in this whole area. I don't know anything. I'm like, do people? I never heard anybody go, "Hey, dude, you got to go to Costco and try this cookie, man. It's insane. Nobody's ever said that to me in my life.
Look,
So I don't know what's going on. So
Canadian Costco doesn't have it like that in the first place. Like, I don't think we have a chicken bake.
like, I know if you go to IKEA, you get the meatballs. I know that.
yeah.
If you have an IKEA, they are known for the meatballs. So you would go to IKEA to look at furniture and stuff, but you're like, I got to get the meatballs because you've heard about the IKEA meatballs. I never heard of no cookie at Costco, so I don't know.
You know what?
It's a
Dr.
double
Beckham-
chocolate cookie.
Yeah.
Put some respect on it, JPJ.
My
Jesus.
apologies again. I did not know that this was such a heralded piece of cuisine.
There's
So-
a
Not
wrestle-
really.
Maybe
So-
Big Justice is going to show up at WrestleDream and
Maybe.
challenge
Good. I
Bryan
bet you he might be
Danielson.
there.
I
But
I
anyway.
don't think that's going to be the match they're going to set up. Pluggo, let's be realistic. Come on.
I think that would be awesome. The Rizzler comes out and he's like, Danielson, I've got some justice to serve. And then Big Justice
He's
comes
actually going to
out.
be the one that retires Danielson. It's going to be
Yeah.
him, actually. They're going to throw the strap
Why
on
not?
immediately.
Why
I'm
not?
sorry. I thought I was talking about AEW.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is AEW because they got a
this
contract.
sounds like another company.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What
Anyway.
does it mean?
Listen,
I don't
know.
Scoop, Kimmy
Alan?
McScoops. You know all the
Kimmy
stuff.
McScoops.
You know,
What scoops am I dropping? Do I
Sounds
drop
like
scoops?
Naifed.
Yeah.
I don't drop scoops, Pluggo. What are you trying to imply here?
It's true. He's not paying attention.
I
either.
leave
He's not even
the
paying attention.
scoop-
Either. That's what he thinks. He's like,
I leave the scoops to my little feud buddy over there, and I want him and I to be nominated for the Fightful Year End Awards for Feud of the Year. I don't know who I gotta talk to make it happen, but I want to make it happen.
that's fair. That's fair. Could happen.
I
I
think
mean,
it's
you probably
good.
have to talk to him. I would guess he would be.
I
pretty
did
good.
talk to him about it, and he laughed at me.
Maybe in
Well,
his brain
maybe
he's
that-
like, "That's a brilliant idea." That's why
that
I was laughing.
checks
He was like,
out.
brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
All right.
that checks out.
Right. 10
You
matches
two
on
should.
this card.
It's gonna be epic when you two pull a Cody and Roman and tag together.
You
Sure.
think that's gonna happen? When are we ever
Yeah,
gonna
but
take?
we got to find the blood. Who's the
Yeah,
bloodline though?
Am I the tribal chief or is he the tribal chief? And then is he like
That's you guys.
It's a wrestling trope as old as time. Blood feud, hated
And they
rivals. end up
coexist.
tagging again.
And they
Shaza and
coexist.
SRS were able to bury the hatchet. I think you guys can too. Peace, love, and happiness.
Listen, maybe you gotta clip
Stop
this and
all
tag
this
Sean.
fighting.
And tag Sean to ask Sean.
I
if
live
he's
by a
always been-
motto that the great Jackie Moon once said: ELE. Everybody love everybody. All right, everybody love everybody. That's what it's about. So that's how I roll. That's how I
What
roll.
he said.
That
he said.
if everybody thought that way, things could be better.
There'd be SRS.
If everybody loved everybody, we wouldn't have a pay-per-view to talk about.
That is true.
That's right.
What a
Which
segue.
we don't have a. Yeah. See, we're all hosts. We all host together. This isn't a
Fair.
one-man show. This is a team, a collective.
Pluggo's only saying this so that if something goes wrong, we could all be blamed like equally
Correct.
25%
100%.
and
No,
not
it's
just
still- that
Pluggo
is-
being
No,
blamed.
it's still-
100%.
Kimmy is figuring it out.
100% the motive.
1000%. But I was
100%.
gonna say we have 10 matches on this great card, but only 9 graphics because they didn't make one for the Acclaimed and the male models because I
Because
couldn't
that
find it
match
anywhere.
They're
Hasn't
not
been
called
announced
the male
yet.
models. They're
Yeah,
The
first
maximum. They will always be the maximum male models to me, no
Now-
matter what.
Now,
No.
this is because are they announcing this match on Collision
On
this week?
no, they're announcing it on
Rampage?
Rampage. Collision does
Well,
not
it's
exist
on the list. It's on the list
because it's on Wikipedia because that person went to Rampage yesterday when they filmed it. Use your
Wow.
that was
Wow.
Wow.
easy. That was easy.
Wow.
that was
Did we
really
just
good.
have Did we just have a conversation about everybody love everybody or being mean?
I mean, that's what I said.
what you
ELE, you
mean.
see me and Mike are on this side of the screen. We're having a
That
good
was
time.
really rude.
We're having a good time.
I literally-
Unbelievable.
We aren't
Look,
fighting.
I
Yeah.
literally am the gif I tweeted earlier. I'm just sitting in the
We're
corner.
just
all
chilling.
high.
We're having a good time. There's no
I
tension.
feel disrespected.
There's no tension.
I'm just-
These
You
guys are
just
going to
said
be there. These guys are going to be at it all this whole time now.
She just
This
said
whole
I had
time
a
now.
little noggin and I'm
Look
the
at
disrespect.
Kimmy,
You come into our home, Kimmy? You come into my house? You scuff up my floors, your shoes?
Wow.
We're in
You
two
come into my
different
home?
states, and I'm pretty sure 2 different time zones.
No, I think we're all in the same.
Oh, are we all in the
Okay,
same time zone?
so that match
Yeah,
is
you're
not
spoiling it for
that match is
people.
not happening. Yeah, because millions of people watch Rampage.
Wow.
Maybe I hope the
I mean, at
Rampage
this point, a
ratings.
million people don't watch Dynamite.
I
Listen,
hope a million people actually
If we're
do.
being realistic.
I hope everyone watches Rampage on Friday just to prove Pluggo.
People are gonna. We'll put that clip out. And then everyone's gonna be like,
Record
you know what, that's
viewership
that
for
guy.
Rampage.
We're watching
Just-
Rampage. Record viewership.
Spite
Just to
me.
spite Pluggo.
Yeah.
Okay, so that match never happened. We're
Wait, so are
just
we really
gonna
not gonna
act.
talk about
Yeah,
that
wait,
match?
are we
We're
picking
not,
it? I have a pick.
we're not.
No,
No, we're not.
I have a-
Kimmy said it doesn't exist. It's not in the ether.
That's
You
not
little
what I
noggin
said.
people.
That's not what I said.
Well, we're just gonna start the show over.
Trying to-
What
We've
is
been going on for 10. What is going
What is
on?
happening?
You put me. You're like, I don't want to host today because I'm too good at it.
Let's hope the boss man is not watching this because he would be like, "Why did I okay
This
this?"
is the first podcast I've
This
done
is
in 6
unbelievable.
weeks
What a
after
train
mental
wreck.
health
What a
Fair
train
to-
wreck.
I'm going right back on one.
Train wreck. I'm having a great time.
I can't breathe.
I'm having
It's
a
on. It's on.
MTV.
Sorry. It's. I'm having a great time, and the boss man fully knows that when Plugo's in charge of something, this is what happens. So we're not talking about the match. We're here to talk WrestleDream. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Love Wrestling's preview of AEW WrestleDream happening this Saturday in Tacoma, Washington. AEW's have a card. We have Kimmy Sokol in the house, Mike from Indeed, and JPJ. There's only 9 matches on the card, not 10. That first 7, 8, 9 minutes of the show did not happen.
It was 12 minutes and 4 seconds.
12 minutes, bro. 11
Science,
minutes. It's a good time. Didn't happen.
whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Wait, but I have a pick.
The match doesn't exist.
You told me
For
it. You
what?
told me it didn't exist. It's not
For
in
what?
the somebody put it on Wikipedia. Does not count as official in Kimmy's.
Yeah, we don't
Also,
have a
No,
graphic. It's not
I
real.
said-
It's all
By
right.
the way, I did my research on CBSSports.com, a very reputable site that doesn't ask me for money every time I click on their website.
That is true.
You
That's a
should
big,
donate
that's a
to
big deal
Wikipedia.
nowadays. That's a big deal nowadays.
So yeah, Kimmy,
Anyway.
that match did not happen. If you would like to fan pick a potential match that may or may not potentially happen between
You know,
MXM and
I
the
don't-
Acclaim,
yeah, I was
by
gonna
all
say,
means.
I was gonna say I don't. know
Mike,
if it
would
be
you have
official.
any thoughts on this potential match that could maybe
Now he's
happen
skipping
in
me.
said future?
What is happening?
Oh, like hypothetically, if the
Hypothetically,
Acclaimed-
oh yes. Yes.
like if the Acclaimed and MXM were to possibly
Mix it
wrestle
up.
each other in Tacoma, Washington this weekend, like I don't know, maybe if this match does end up happening, hypothetically speaking, MXM I could see, definitely taking a hypothetical win here off of
Yeah.
the Acclaimed in a hypothetical match.
I hypothetically agree with Mike. I think that listen, what I think is actually going to happen is I think MXM should win this match, but I think the Acclaimed probably will.
yeah,
Justice says he loves this hypothetical.
You're right.
You know
Kimmy,
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
hypothetically speaking, if the stars were to align and the moons were in orbit, what would happen? What might happen?
I said the Acclaimed was going to win, but this match doesn't need to be on the pay-per-view because who cares? This could have easily been on
Hypothetically,
Collision.
It's
Hypothetically,
not
it
on
shouldn't
the
be
pay-per-view.
Hypothetically, it should not be on the pay-per-view. Hypothetically, it should be on Collision or Dynamite. Because if neither of these teams are going to face whoever's walking out with those tag titles, who the hell cares?
Fair.
Hypothetically.
I like that hypothetical assessment right there.
Potentially.
If this
Potentially. Of
happen.
course. Potentially, of course.
All right. So now we have 9 matches that are happening.
The hypothetical portion of today's previews and predictions are done. This is the meat and the potatoes of the actual card. Where do we start? I don't know. I didn't think that through. There's a 0 hour, but I don't know which ones are 0 hour. Oh, wait, this one.
Yeah.
This right here. I got it.
Yeah.
Atlantis Jr., your ROH World TV Champion, will take on Brian Cage. I know Kimmy will have non-hypothetical things to say about this. We'll start with.
I actually need Kimmy.
This ROH title is not being defended on an ROH pay-per-view.
100%.
As is tradition.
Yeah. There is 2 Ring of Honor titles that are not defended on Ring of Honor television going on during this show. I need Kimmy's analysis when it comes to this, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have no clue who Atlantis Jr. is, none at all. I would just assume that Brian Cage is winning.
Okay, so Atlantis Jr. is from CMLL. He is your Ring of Honor TV champion. He won it at Death Before Dishonor. He has not been on Ring of Honor since September 12th when he defeated Peter Avalon in a Proving Grounds match. You know what a Proving Grounds match is?
No.
Yes, why?
A Proving Grounds match.
Hey, why is Peter Avalon in
he's
a veteran. Why would he be in a Proving Ground match?
A Proving Grounds match is when you face the champion, and if you last 10 minutes or beat the champion, then you get a championship match.
Got it.
It's an eliminator match.
It's like an eliminator match.
With an extra, if it goes 10 minutes, you also get the title shot.
Got it.
Got it. Is this where I give my very big rant about this match?
Yes. This is the sole reason I said I would have started with Kimmy and her non-hypothetical.
Hang on. Let me get comfortable for this.
Settle in, because there are 2 Ring of Honor rants probably coming tonight. Settle in. This is the first. Kimmy, go ahead. The floor is yours.
I need someone. You can. That's all Pluggo or.
Oh no. Wait, how do I solo? Whatever. I don't know. How do I?
What are we doing?
I don't know. You just kicked me out of the stream for the second time.
No, we're good. Go.
There,
I got you. Don't worry. Real producer here. Hi.
I need someone to explain.
He said producer here. Hi, and I didn't think he was waving hello.
Now everyone's in a room.
No. Go ahead, Kimmy.
Thank you. I need someone to explain to me why we have more Ring of Honor champions appearing on this pay-per-view more than we get on the week-to-week Ring of Honor program. And can anyone explain that to me? Because I can't explain it. None of the 5 other people that cover Ring of Honor can explain it, and I am very confused. Like I said earlier, Atlantis Jr. has not been seen on Ring of Honor / AEW programming since September 12th. That was a month ago. 30 days. 30 days. So, in case y'all don't know, Brian Cage is currently 30-0 in Ring of Honor singles matches, which is why he is in this match. It is also the reason why he is somewhat showing up regularly on Ring of Honor, and that is why I am going to pick Brian Cage to win, because he is the only consistent person that shows up to Ring of Honor week after week after week.
The boss is in the house saying, "Hi, friends."
Hi, Spencer.
Brilliant.
Don't watch the first 17 minutes of this.
Yeah, hypothetically
actually, Spencer, just don't watch any of it.
Hypothetically, did not happen. But all right, I'm picking Brian Cage because I'm picking Brian Cage. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. I don't know. Kimmy just gave me the background of the other guy. He's the champion. I assume he's a good wrestler. Brian Cage shows up. Brian Cage is a bigger name to me. He's I just think let's get the title back on North American soil and give it to Brian Cage, who's going to be on the TV show at least, hopefully, every week, because he has been, according to Kimmy, and then we'll go from there. So
once you win a Ring of Honor championship, you are immediately
you got
to go to you're contracted by AEW. You must go to Dynamite. You must go to Collision.
But you know who doesn't do that? The Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena, who is never invited to go to Dynamite or Collision, and she's only used for Battle of the Belts. That's ridiculous. And then she gets this huge welcoming for Battle of the Belts, and people on Twitter being like, oh my god, like Athena's on AEW programming, but she's the only champion that never gets to go on AEW. Can someone please explain to me why? Anthony Khan.
And she's the best champion in Ring of Honor. She has been the best champion in Ring of Honor. The longest champion
out of anybody for over 600
days. And she's the only one that they never throw on AEW.
No, it's ridiculous.
Right,
Did you know that she broke this record a month ago of being the longest champion, and she has yet to have the celebration, yet to have it really mentioned on TV? Why? But if it was somebody else, if it was a male, I'm pretty sure that celebration would have been, and we would have already had a title feud. So why, Anthony? Why must you do this to me?
Mike.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pop?
Brian. He's like, yeah, Brian.
I don't know, like what?
Hey, Brian.
I have nothing to add to this. Brian, they're gonna have a really cool match. Brian Cage does a bunch of like big guy flippy shit, so it's gonna be cool. Him and Atlantis Jr., who he did his obligatory like CMLL partnership title, holding of a title thing, and then now Brian Cage.
Moving on.
I'm
taking my twin brother Brian Cage. When I pop my shirt off, I look exactly like that. My beard, like my beard, also in the same way. Like it just morph into Brian Cage, but nobody. That's for the OnlyFans. So we're gonna just keep on pushing. Now here's a match that Darby's got to be kicking himself a little bit, huh? Darby Allin had an open challenge for WrestleDream. Whoa! Whoever gave me that graphic, what is that? But he's taking on Brody King. Now he should, in theory, be challenging Bryan Danielson for the AEW World title. He's got to be kicking himself a little bit that he's now just facing Brody King, who's awesome, but it's not a World Championship match.
He should be kicking himself because he's an idiot.
He is.
They made him look like an idiot.
Well, he should have said no. Could have said no.
Correct. Could have said, you know what, John? I'm good. I'm gonna keep I'm good. I'm just gonna
I'm gonna wait in line.
I'm hearing what you're saying. No, I'm good. I'm gonna keep my championship match. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm good. But he didn't. So
this is what he gets instead.
Yeah.
Again, nothing against Brody King, but it doesn't really mean
Brody
anything.
King. Love Brody King.
I wasn't really sold on this match till the promo yesterday. Like, I was just like, this is so random. I get, like, you want Darby to compete because he's from the Washington area. What do you mean Atlantis Jr.'s been wrestling with MLW? You mean he's been in the country and he hasn't been on the company he's champion on? Oh,
way to go, Scott.
It's true.
What? This is ridiculous. Anyway, so after the promo yesterday, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm digging this, love it. I don't think Brody's was supposed to bleed in that segment because you immediately saw him get really pissed off. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen. I also would not be surprised if we see Julia Hart return here in the corner of Brody to try to help Brody win, because I'm thinking that she's close to being cleared, if not kind of there already. But I think someone from Washington needs to win here, which is why I'm picking Darby Allin.
Did you notice that she close to her? She looked at her watch, she's got some scoops coming in. Mike, what do you think?
It's my fault someone texted me when I was saying that.
I'm with the hometown guy, Washington guy win. So Darby Allin's probably winning. I don't care how we got here. Brody King is one of my favorite wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Darby Allin is a match that it's already happened twice in AEW, and it was car crash, insanity both times. I have a particular fondness for a PWG match they had against each other in 2019. That's really good. So check that out if you can find your way to watch PWG. Good luck. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Darby's gonna get ragdolled all over the place.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Has there ever been a Darby Allin match where he was ahead?
No.
Never.
No,
it's never happened.
No, it's gonna be like watching my dog play with squeaky toys. It's amazing.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I mean, Pluggo, what are you feeling? I feel I'm going Darby too.
Can I be? I think a lot of this card's super predictable. Super predictable.
Yeah.
Darby's going over in Washington. I don't have any much to add to that because it was again, open challenge. This is what you asked for. I would have rather we were fighting about Darby being in the championship match on Beards. We were he's I think he's gonna do it. I was I
thought they were. It makes all the sense in the world for what we have at the end of this show, but.
Yeah,
there was a part of me that was I think they could really just have Darby be the guy.
They could
run him into it, but they didn't. So it is what it is,
But again, if you're in the chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Let us know who you got winning these matches. Let Kimmy know. Look, yeah, she's doing. Let Kimmy know that she's welcome here. Somebody's got to do it.
Listen, I don't know if JPJ informed you of a conversation him and I had.
No,
before.
I did not yet. Shh.
Oh,
Anyway, let's continue.
What is that? Well, you guys are keeping secrets?
No.
Are you?
You call me Scoops McGee for a reason.
Are you the new co-host of Between Two Beards? Me and Mike.
Yes, I'm taking your spot.
No, she's taking my spot. I'm retiring, and then she's stepping right up.
And
so
she's growing a beard.
I'm gonna shave my beard and mail it to her. She's gonna put it on, and then you guys will be fine.
That's the conversation that you two had. That's weird.
Yep.
It is. It was weird.
All right.
I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
We're gonna go here. TNT Championship, the scapegoat in that not eco-friendly wagon that he drives around against Shibata. Nothing's wrong with the bus, but I can tell you, JPJ says
real gas.
That's real gas, baby. That ain't eco-friendly.
You know. But anyway,
so Jack Perry lost at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and then they lost on Dynamite 2 weeks ago. Perry needs a win here, friends.
I think this is the sleeper match of the whole card. To be honest, I think Perry has been doing some of his strongest work since turning heel. And the one thing I will say is the workhorse champ. I wish he was wrestling a little bit more on Dynamite, but when you're friends with the EVPs, I guess you could do whatever you want. But Jack Perry will win this one, and I would not be surprised if he's going to wrestle my newly re-signed favorite person at Full Gear, because Daniel Garcia did the damn thing and re-signed with AEW and made me a very happy person last night.
Fair.
Is that what your tweet was about? You're like, I already heard about it, guys.
No, that was about Britt not being at the arena, because I was told earlier in the afternoon she wasn't there, and I was trying to save myself from my phone blowing up, and then I forgot that like the first person that tweeted she wasn't there, his account is private, and I go, oh, I just fucked myself. And then I had all these people like, what is she talking about? And then people assumed like, oh wait, it's Britt, because that like I tweeted around the same time, like other people were reporting, and I'm like, okay, but yeah, I done fucked up. But yeah,
we all do sometimes. It happens.
I mean, I did text Sean. I sent Sean my tweet, and he was like, "Oh, Kimmy, why?"
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Texting the enemy.
It happens. I know, really.
So, Kimmy's got the scapegoat winning, facing Daniel Garcia Full Gear. Mike, JPJ, do you agree? Disagree? Are you indifferent?
I agree with both of those things. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah,
April versus Dan Garcia Full Gear is.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'd be all in on that.
It's also like belt up Dan Garcia for the love of God, please.
Yo, you need to.
Please.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm biased. I'm going to Full Gear. Like, I'm going to be there. So I just want him to win the title when I'm there. I get to talk to him on the scrum. He'll shout me out on the scrum again. I just want to relive that moment. So I'm very biased. But it should happen.
I do have a but for my stuff as well, is with like Jack Perry on pay-per-view always delivers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
I
will say this though,
in the last little while on pay-per-view has been awesome.
If we clip that just right, you said I have a butt for stuff.
Are you gonna clip that?
I mean, no, Pluggo might. Do we know Pluggo?
Yeah, I might.
We've known Pluggo for a little bit now.
I do have a butt.
For stuff.
It is.
I was looking forward to Dancing Daniel in NXT. He did not go to NXT. As somebody on the internet told me this morning that the only reason we ever believed he was going to NXT was because we were being brainwashed by the media telling us that he's really good. And I was like,
wow, someone said that?
Yeah. I go, really big re-signing for AEW. Keeping Daniel Garcia in the fold is a great decision. He will be a main for a long time. And some guy told me that certain media personalities have brainwashed me into believing that he was a major player just because. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Listen, if you want to know, I will tell you, since you call me excuse me, I will tell you that he was very much considering leaving. Like, he was like,
why wouldn't he?
He changed the whole finish to the match with MJF.
Yeah, they
because he
changed the
didn't
whole
resign.
all-out finish for this.
He was supposed to win that match, and he hadn't re-signed as of the day of, and they said, okay, or the day before, and they said, we're changing it, but we'll give you you'll beat his ass afterwards, so if you do come back, it still looks okay.
I wish someone saw my reaction when I was told that
Yeah.
that morning.
Yeah.
I was not happy.
And look at
we're all
yeah, we're up again. I'm happy Daniel Garcia stayed in AEW. I think he has a greater potential to become a top of the card star in AEW than he does in NXT, but I would have been happy either way. But I think he made the right decision. Obviously, he made the right decision for him, and that's all that matters. But I think he made the right decision staying in AEW.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mike's like, I don't. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Mike's just chilling.
I already
I'm just
talked.
messing with you.
So
I'm just
Pluggo-
messing with you, Mike. I'm just happy to have Mike back on a stream. It's been a long time, and I love messing with Mike. He's the best. I picked Jack Perry. I don't. Although Shibata. Yeah, this card is not.
I do feel like I don't think
there's not
a lot of matches where we're thinking differently.
But this match. Huh? There's only
Is it the one I'm
maybe there's a
thinking of?
couple.
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't
There's
know.
one that I'm
here.
pretty undecided on.
Fun fact, fun idea. Why don't all three of you think of the next match I'm going to put on the screen?
I have.
Be honest. We're all in the trust circle, the
Yeah.
I got it.
trust,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put it on the screen.
Yep.
Yep,
I was
that's the
right.
one.
That was
Did
literally
I?
what
Did I?
Yep. You
Okay.
nailed it. That was
Adam Hangman Page taking
That
on
was the
Jay
one.
White, the returning Jay White. I'm super excited Jay White's back because he is fantastic, and Adam Page is unhinged. Talk about it, friends.
This is the hardest one to call on the whole card. Because on one hand, Jay White just came back to TV and he really can't afford a loss right now.
Mm-hmm.
But however, Adam Page just came off this killer feud and basically killed Swerve Strickland and has so much momentum right now that he also can't afford a loss.
Yeah.
But I think the IWC is going to be quite mad about this and go on Twitter and complain that Jay White can't be booked properly since signing with AEW, because I am picking Hangman Adam Page since he is one of the biggest heels in the company, and I feel like he would have a little bit more to lose if he lost this match. So I'm picking Adam Page.
I have a fantasy booking that I want to happen, but I don't know if it's going to happen because I don't know if this person would be available still. But it's in Washington. There's a certain fella who we haven't seen since Adam Hangman Page murdered him in that cage match.
Oh.
Well, he has a
I know-
segment.
Huh? Does he have a segment already?
Yeah.
he's got a
It's
segment.
announced.
He's returning, yes.
Okay,
He's-
good. All right.
Very, very specifically, he's returning to handle business, which
Well, yeah, because
He's got business to handle.
he's dealing with.
I never
He's
want
dealing with
Hangman-
someone that might debut.
I know. Yes, we're gonna talk. Yes, because I do think someone is debuting, and I think we're actually getting.
She always drops the nugget and then looks away like she's
and like when
yep.
Pluggo says earlier that she has scoops, not necessarily that she breaks scoops, but she has scoops. When she does one-liners like that, that is her saying, "I know something."
I know nothing.
That
I
is
know
what that
nothing.
is.
I know nothing. I barely
Okay,
know like
so,
2 + 2 is 4.
Look,
It's not 5.
look,
No, I think
it's.
it's 4.
All right, I'm gonna throw my prediction out for
Yeah, go.
Hangman and Jay White real quick, but on the whole handling of business thing, Fightful's already reported that Bobby's there. It's just a matter of when is he showing up.
And I think Saturday will be the day. I think that
A
will be
big
the day.
pay-per-view sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
But as far as Hangman versus Jay White goes, I've got a very controversial opinion on this one, and because neither man can really afford a loss, it's going to be some fuck shit to end the match.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Maybe a Swerve comes out. Maybe
That's what I wanted. I wanted Swerve to come out and cost Hangman. And
is Jeff Jarrett going to show up? Is Jeff Jarrett going to show up?
He'll probably
I hate to bring that up because I'm not a Jeff Jarrett guy, but it would make sense for him to get.
That would make
involved.
sense. They never really resolved it.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that.
You know?
Well, I want to know what Mike's fucked up shit was that's going to happen in this match. He didn't continue.
Oh, I don't know. Like some kind of
don't
like
know.
no, just some kind of like disqualification of
Yeah,
some
you think
sort
like
or something.
yeah,
I think it's
nonsense.
just like I think it's gonna be a sad ending where it's like, oh
Yeah.
Yes, someone did
fuck
say Jeff
shit.
Jarrett, and it was actually me for the first time in podcasting history. And then, yeah, Andy, we're talking AEW WrestleDream. That's what we're doing right now. Welcome into the chat. Say your piece.
Jay White should win this match. I love Hangman. He's my favorite. Jay White, I feel like, needs this win more than Hangman does because he literally just came back and they're giving him some momentum, it seems. Talking about the AEW World Championship in a promo, came back as a baby face, kinda. You know what I mean? So it's like they're giving him this momentum. I feel like he needs the win a little bit more in his comeback match. But Hangman's the dude, man. He's the guy. He's, you know? And so Mike's prediction makes sense because I do think that neither guy should lose.
Yeah,
but I am going to pick Hangman. Yeah, I'm going to pick Hangman just because to me, that's the safer bet. That's the safer bet is Hangman. So that I'm picking Hangman.
But I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they just had a banger of a match and it was a clean win either way. But oh man, it's tough to pick against Hangman right now. So I'll take Hangman.
Yeah.
Hey.
So she's like, hey.
No, because we're all agreeing. Like, we need to disagree on something.
Well, Mike went off the grid there. He called the DQ or a schmoz.
That is true.
So,
so if that happens, he's going to be like tweeting all of us.
Win.
Like, I am the man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll just be me clipping me saying some fuck shit's gonna happen.
And then it happens, and he's like, boom. And then,
that should literally be your tweet, and then just tag all of us. I am all
you
for
should.
that.
You should. That would be good. Okay. All right. That was such a fun time last time. We have 6 more to go. Really? Yeah, 6 more. Nope. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. I lied. All right. Think about the match, and I'm going to click on it. Ready? Set. What was that?
That was not the one.
That's not the one.
Will Ospreay versus Ricochet versus Takeshita in AEW International Championship match. They don't call them triple threats at AEW, so it's just a 3-way match.
Yes, because
as we learned,
technically, WWE owns that. I got yelled at on a media call for calling a 4-way a fatal 4-way, and Tony corrected me and said that's a WWE term, but then complimented me in the same sentence because he was running down the Ring of Honor show. He goes, "Oh my god, I forgot this tag match was happening. Thank you for reminding me, Kimmy." And I was like, "How do you yell at me and then compliment me in the same sentence? How does that work?"
You've not worked with JPJ for 3.5 years.
I haven't.
Does that to me all the time?
Yeah, it's true. It's not true. It's not true at all. I don't insult anybody unless you're a New York Jet or a Pittsburgh Steeler.
I'm from New York. How does that apply to me?
Ravens flock.
Your team's back in order. All right. For this,
suck it, Bengals.
Pluggo's got some sauce behind him tonight. You notice that? He's got some sauce behind him.
What does that mean?
But
he's angry.
Is that a good thing?
You're sassy.
You always tell me that when I go on my tangents and yell after the shows, Pluggo's like, you need to be like that all the time, dude. Like you need to be like that all the time.
They're the amazing.
And I'm like, no, I feel like I don't want to be. But okay.
What's up there, the amazing? Go.
Takeshita. Yeah, I see Scott's comment. Takeshita is who I want to win this match, but I kind of feel like there's a good opportunity for the Don Callis family to kind of they cancel each other out and Ricochet wins and wins the belt. I think there's an opportunity for Takeshita and Ospreay and the Don Callis crap to kind of make it so Ricochet kind of steals one from both of them. I'm not going to pick that, though. I think Takeshita is winning, and he's leaving the new international champion. That's what I think.
So I'm going to teach you. Oh, no, Mike could go. I'll let Mike
Victory Cinnabon for everybody.
Clip that, too.
That is all. That is all. Go ahead, Kimmy.
So I'm going to teach everyone a very important lesson. that triple threat or three-way matches happen in wrestling to protect people. And in this case, you know who we're going to protect?
Will
Poor
Ospreay.
Will. We're going to
Will.
protect Will. Because
I got it right.
since he just won the title back in August, he cannot afford to lose so soon. However, someone like Ricochet, who can continue to feud with Will, since he won't have the title anymore, amongst others, can afford to take a loss here. And this is why the Don Callis family is going to get a rare win, because they never, ever win the big one. But they will win the big one this time, because Takeshita will walk out of Washington, your new international champion.
And then victory Cinnabon for everybody.
Yes, and I hope they are on the media call. I hope they have Cinnabons at the scrum. Because if we could have muffins, we could have Cinnabons.
It's true. We can.
Fucking place the order now, Tony.
Last time we had muffins at the press conference, though, it did not go well.
It did not go well. It did not.
Listen, I wasn't there.
I was not.
Are you agreeing with us in running? We're all the same here. What do you think?
God,
You taking Takeshita?
If they have a brawl in and Takeshita's the one behind it, come on, man.
I think that'd be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh no!
Kyle Fletcher comes out the good guy because he was just trying to protect the dog. You know,
I love him.
Yeah,
that would be him though. That's so him. I love that man.
Everybody be like, that brawl out wasn't as good as the other one. It's kind of a knockoff. No, shut up. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take Ricochet.
Oh.
I'm gonna
see
because
you think what I'm
everybody's
thinking.
Well, no victory Cinnabon for you.
Oh.
Oh, I had that.
I don't even really want to take Ricochet. I think that I would be happy with any outcome with the three of these guys wrestling. This match is going to be awesome. It's going to rule.
You're doing the Marge Simpson wuss bets where you're just like, I hope all the horses have a good time.
No, but I'm 1,000% taking Ricochet to get the big win because, again, I've said it, Tony. You can't keep giving these people these spots, and then it becomes like, oh, there goes Ricochet losing again.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Ricochet could go wrestle on Final Battle for all I care. Put him in Ring of Honor.
I'm just saying, and Kimmy was just complaining that everybody was agreeing, so I'm disagreeing.
Thank you.
Dude,
I appreciate it.
Ricochet was like over in Japan wrestling in great. Like
I am gonna
3 days ago. He was in there with Vikingo, who's apparently healthy that I had no idea is healthy.
Yeah, he's making they're making the rounds. Yeah,
he's wrestling Nick Nemeth at Hog actually in
really
next Saturday.
Oh, that'll rule. That's gonna rule.
Yeah,
I won't be there.
I don't pay attention to Hog because they have that.
Yeah.
Listen, I have to run their meet and greets, so that's okay. Because the owner of Hog comes up to me and is like, "You know what, Kimmy? You know what you're doing. Work your magic." And I'm like, "Okay, dude." Poof.
There it is, magician.
That's what I am.
So where are you going with this? What? Yes, Kimmy.
Oh, I was gonna say, poof. The next match we all pick.
Yeah, we have to think, right? We have to
think.
Okay. Ooh, there's only 4 left. Ooh. Let's go. No, not of things to surprise you with. That's all.
Yeah. Let's rip the Band-Aid off and just chop the learning tree down. Early.
Just I will say, I did like the back and forth last week between these two.
No.
I know it was. I listen.
No, let him go.
Because
oh no, you can go. I'm just gonna shake my head the whole time.
Yeah, I thought obviously if Chris is gonna go there, Mark absolutely probably was cool with it. So I like that they do I like this? I'm trying to find we're love wrestling, we're not hate wrestling. I'm trying to find some positive here. And I'm like, I just hope Briscoe wins and it wins handedly, but I'm scared of the Jericho Vortex in him walking out as your ROH champion again.
My thing is
because he's got all those people to help him out.
I had no problem with the promo either. That was the first time they've kind of used Jay in that way. You know what I mean? To like further an angle. I had no problem with it because obviously, like you said, like they would have cleared that by Mark had to be okay with that. And so I was all right with it. And it's old school. Like these are 2 old school guys that's just, you know, I don't care about that. I don't care about much of what Jericho is doing, which is my main concern. Like, I just don't care that much. However, I think this match is probably going to be pretty good. Like, as much as people hate Jericho, and they are allowed to, and I don't like him that much either, he still, for the most part, more times than not, goes out there and has good. The match he had with Orange Cassidy a couple weeks ago was good. Like, he just it's going to be fine. I just don't like that a Ring of Honor belt, again, it's the second one of the night, is not being defended ever at Ring of Honor television shows. It's on AEW pay-per-views.
Stuff that you got to pay for that too.
Yeah,
you pay for Ring of Honor.
That's why I don't.
Why do you gotta remind me?
Because I love you, Kimmy. I don't know.
It's not much different than if you were to watch AEW Dark and pay for YouTube Premium.
That is true.
I don't pay for
YouTube titles.
Premium.
They just have titles now, but they still don't put the titles on the show anyway.
I think Mark Briscoe is going to retain.
I miss AEW Dark, that 3 hour of just
where you can watch AEW Dark? You could watch it on Thursdays from 7 to 8:30. But tomorrow they're actually showing not only is Mark Briscoe wrestling in another Proving Grounds match against Josh Woods. You know what you could see tomorrow as revealed on the Tony Khan media call? You could see Bryan Danielson versus Kenta from like 2009 they're showing.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow.
They're showing.
Okay, I'm actually
Well, I mean, that'll be at least
this is a good match. Look, since we're love wrestling, we're not hate wrestling. I'll try to keep it positive.
You can speak on it how you want. I'm just since I'm in charge, I got to behave.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
See, that's how I know he's saucy, because he won't let it go.
It's okay. I do some video editing here. I'm as much a representative as the brand at times. I'll try to keep it on brand here. I love it when Chris Jericho is not on my screen, and I love the smell of fresh sawdust. Get your chainsaw out, Mark Briscoe. Chop that learning tree down, boy.
Yeah. I love Mark Briscoe. Please win, Mark Briscoe.
Yeah. All right, Kimmy, it's time for you to school us or educate us on this match.
I'm only going to be okay with this if this is somehow how Ring of Honor gets their TV deal, but I don't think they would put this on our AEW pay-per-view and have Chris lose, so I'm picking Chris. As much as it kills me.
God, she's holding back. Yeah, she is holding back. Legit.
They already did this with Chris, though. And I actually liked it the first round. I thought it was fine, but why would you do it again?
I'm going to tell you why. So, if back 5 years ago, five years ago, when they went to Warner Brothers and they discussed AEW, do you know how they pitched the AEW TV deal, JPJ? They said that Jericho would be champion. And everyone knows Chris Jericho because he was from WWE, and that's a name. And that's how you guaranteed people would watch it. So if I'm looking for a place for my Ring of Honor television, if we have Jericho as our champion, that's how we get TV. Because we can market Chris Jericho as our champion, and everyone knows who Chris Jericho is. So if that is what we're going to do to get us TV and not have us stuck on Honor Club, I'll be okay with it. But if we're not doing that, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to hear me crying and screaming with Kate on Saturday because I hate my life. And thank you, Tony Khan, for killing me every Thursday because I am the only one that cares. You know, he said on the media call today that he takes Ring of Honor as high priority, and I laughed at him. I go, high priority where? With who?
It's fair.
What?
It's fair. It's fair.
Oh, I mean, so you're taking Jericho? That's crazy. You're the only one.
The Nueve. The Nueve.
The Nueve.
There is a match that they just announced.
Did they announce it, or hypothetically it got announced?
No, I thought I saw it on the
No, Tony Khan announced it today.
Hologram.
It's the best. Oh
yeah, hologram.
That's right.
And spinning and flipping and spinning and flipping and.
You know what? I did see that, but I did not. For some reason, it did not download it in here, so it's there. Hologram, Beast Motors. How do we feel about hologram? I see a lot of mixed reviews. I'll say.
Yeah, someone said something about me.
Yay!
Yeah,
I love it. No, I love Tyler. Tyler's
a good egg, man. He's a good one.
Yeah, we got Mike to grace us with his beautiful, beautiful face, and I love it.
I'm unretiring.
Hell yeah.
Retiring. So I'll answer your question
best for
about
business.
hologram though.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
hologram,
No
Beast
problem.
Mortos.
Oh wow.
2 out of 3.
Okay. So obviously they see a lot in hologram because he's like going 15-0 into this show.
Yeah.
Big deal, right? When I was at the Collision taping right before All Out, they were selling hologram T-shirts, and they never sell wrestlers T-shirts. So I thought that was I'm like, oh, they really see a lot of this guy if they're selling his T-shirt. Like, okay. So actually, that's why I think hologram's gonna win because he's like undefeated, and I feel like they want to capitalize on that. And I know we have the whole thing with like Jake Roberts and LFI and. Beast Mortos was technically with the Undisputed Kingdom, and now he's not, and all that confusing stuff. But I think Mortos could he could have a loss here, and that you could continue this feud of like hologram and 2 other people against LFI. So I'm gonna go with hologram to win this to keep his undefeated streak.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Yeah, we're gonna hologram is gonna get the hologram is gonna get the Bill Goldberg WCW run, where like every week on TV they're gonna be like, yeah, he beat like 7 people in the last 3 days since Dynamite. He's now 76-0.
He went on this crazy marathon sprint this week. This is the tail end of it.
Like I love how much that they're investing in him because flippy dippy lucha shit that looks like you just put anti-gravity cheats on in a wrestling game is I'm about it. So more of that.
Yeah, this match is
hologram is really, really good at that, and Mortos is really, really good at facing for dudes who do that stuff.
Yeah, this match.
I hope Dustin's still watching because Mike is super clippable today. I'm about that fuck shit. Just gifts that you could just put out all the time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dude. No, I think it's great. I think it's great branding.
Yeah.
This match is gonna rule. This match could be like match of the night. Literally, could be match of the night. Like, it's going to be great. But hologram
match is of the night because it's 2 or 3 falls, so we get 3
That is true. That is true.
Wow, that's very good technicality, Pluggo. I'm very proud of you.
Hologram continues to be undefeated, like Kimmy said. I don't think.
But so does hologram have to just sweep 2-0 to not get pinned to keep his
one match?
I know.
No, they'll do in the
There's never been a 2 out of 3 falls matches that went 2 falls and not get the 3rd.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, obviously, Beast Mortos is gonna get the first pin, then hologram's gonna come back and get 2 in a row.
And then they'll go
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I would love to see if they did a 2
that's
out of 3
clippable
falls.
too.
Yeah, if they did a 2 out of 3 falls, I would love to see someone just win the first 2 and just go.
Yeah, they never do.
Yeah,
never
I want to see a 2 out of 3 falls squash match where somebody just goes in there and just decisively fucks someone up for like a 6 count.
Yeah, that's it. Just immediate, and that's it. It's like, wow.
All
right, cool.
Some enhancement talent challenges John Moxley. I want you 2 out of 3 falls, bro, and it's just over in 30 seconds.
I'll give you 2 chances to beat me, and then just murder them.
Yeah, that would be unreal. That would be unreal.
Hologram's winning that. I the Beast Mortos, but I think you're all right. It's very predictable. So now we're down to 3.
Trace.
It's kind of hard for Trace trios. So we'll do this. The EVPs, the Young Bucks, taking on Private Party.
Can I tell you
because
something?
Private Party did it again, and they got the pin over the Elite.
Can I? When it comes to this, I think
I would hope you tell me something because this is a audio medium.
Yeah. You had the Private Party beat the Young Bucks in that match in the second Dynamite ever. And 5 years later, they have never been AEW World Tag Team Champions. That is just crazy and unfathomable to me that you would put them in that spot of beating the Bucks that early on, and you fast forward 5 years and they've never touched those tag titles. This is a match that I would love if they just flipped everything up and they just gave it to Private Party. I think that would be wild if Private Party beat them again out of nowhere and they won the belts and I know it's going to be wrong, but I want to be different from everybody, so I'm picking Private Party.
Wow.
Shot.
You know what? I don't think you're gonna be wrong, JPJ.
Oh no.
Are we all going to
I'm
end up
all-
picking Private Party? I'm going to be son of a bitch.
No, we're
I'm
not all
picking
gonna
them.
pick.
I'm not picking them.
No, we're not gonna all pick Private Party. Kimmy's gonna have a very logical and rational explanation
Someone-
for the Young Bucks winning.
Excuse me, Will, an inside information.
Oh,
We're
here
all
we
I
gonna-
will
go.
say this, JPJ, to your point, though, Private Party did have some injury problems throughout this years. And
that
let's
is
be
true.
honest, TK got a bunch of new tag teams in that time frame.
That is true.
But
That is
again,
true.
I love me some Private Party. I think they're fantastic. They're one of my favorite tag teams. I love Isaiah Cassidy. I think he is special. But I don't think you're beating the EVPs here. I don't think it's happening, JPJ. So I will go against you before these other two. Well, Mike kind of already tipped his hand.
Mike's coming with me. Mike's coming with me.
Mike's
Mike's
coming with JPJ. Kimmy, are you on the Private Party train, or are you saying that the buck stops here?
Not yet for Private Party. So although I do believe that Private Party will be the ones to throw in the Bucks, I don't think it'll be at this show. I think the Bucks are going to win this one via DQ, whether it's like them hitting them with a belt or something like stupid like that, and they're going to run this back at Full Gear, which is a little closer to home for Private Party, and they will get the hometown pop, which is the biggest pop of their career. And wouldn't it be so fitting if Daniel Garcia and his best friend both won titles at Full Gear? So I'm going with the Bucks, but I do think they're going to run this back at Full Gear and they'll get the win there.
Fair. All right. Look at I think Private Party should be the team that beats the Bucks.
I mean,
I agree with you.
I would just do it. Shock everybody and just do it on Saturday. Just do it. And it's like, oh, another huge upset, reminiscent of the first. Just do it.
like Nike, baby, just do it.
Yep.
As I'm wearing an Adidas shirt. Wow.
That's fine. That's fine.
I love it.
Boom. Our AEW Women's World Championship matches: Mariah May versus Willow Nightingale. This has been a fun feud. Very fun. Lots of animosity, lots of heat. I feel bad for Willow because she ain't winning, but I want her to win. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Not because I don't like Mariah May, but because I love Willow that much.
Well, I don't doubt that she will one day be women's world champion. It's like Mariah May has got, I there's some more things I would like to see Mariah May do as champion before before giving up that title.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to say about this one. I mean, with all the momentum Mariah has after winning the title, she has to retain here. She hasn't really done anything with it yet. We have so much unfinished business. Toni Storm is still running rampant in Mexico and Japan. Mina the celebration still has yet to happen. So before all of that happens, she cannot lose the title, which is why Mariah is going to retain.
Fair.
Agreed. Yeah, clean sweep, Mariah.
Toni Storm's out there having an affair with Stan Hansen.
That is true. That is true.
Such a great promo.
Here we go.
There we go. I had to save it for last because obviously this is going to be your main event.
So
it's Bryan Danielson, your AEW World Champion, taking on Jon Moxley, who beat the absolute piss out of Darby Allin to get this match.
Mm-hmm.
Danielson said, Moxley, you want a war? I'm going to bring it. I don't know where we end up here, but before we make our picks and talk about it, how much shenanigans is going to transpire? How many people are going to end up getting involved in said match?
A lot.
Too many.
Too many?
Too many is the right answer.
Too many fuck shits.
It's going to be a hella overbooked match.
Yeah.
That's what I keep thinking, because you don't throw the term "you want a war" around just to have some one-on-one singles grappling extravaganza. The BCC is going to get involved. Whoever's in Danielson's corner is going to get involved. Who knows? He might have some more friends in the back.
Someone else is going to get involved.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of new faces are going to be in this one.
I think so, because
are we thinking the same person here?
Are we thinking Shane McMahon is going to show himself as the guy in charge at WrestleDream?
I mean, I had a list of like 5 people. Shane is on that list. I had a list of a couple people who could be involved.
Well,
in this
Kimmy,
one.
by all means.
Yeah, I'm just going to defer to
5.
Kimmy.
Okay.
And we'll say yay or nay. How about that?
Okay.
The guys will agree or disagree.
So, do we all agree that Wheeler Yuta is going to somehow turn on Bryan Danielson here?
I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen the other night.
We're at least gonna
I thought
know.
it was going to happen the other night.
I feel like we're at least gonna know where his heart lies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we see Josh Barnett? I have Josh Barnett on my list.
Really? No.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think Josh
Bloodsport.
Barnett- Bloodsport makes sense though.
Bloodsport
makes
is in a
sense.
couple. It's next month, so maybe.
Hang on. Actually,
I would put him on the fringe for me.
But
I'm
Bloodsport is
super
on the
curious.
24th of November.
He is a West Coast guy too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you guys saw that little copyright that Moxley filed the other day with his former tag team partner, Sami Callihan.
Yeah, the Switchblade conspiracy. Yeah.
Switchblade conspiracy, Sami Callihan. And of course, are we going to see Shane McMahon? Is it going to happen?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Is that a yes from
But
everyone?
it's happening. What's up, Tanner Lee? How are you, my friend? He's in the chat.
Josh Barnett is the name he's been saying all along. That makes sense. If Josh Barnett ends up being the leader and it is that kind of shoot faction that it's kind of looked like it could be, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
None of us have given a prediction on who wins the match.
Well, no, because that's what I wanted to talk about first. I wanted to see.
So that's all the names I think are getting involved. Now, obviously, the BCC, Marina. Maybe we'll see a girl like I don't know who.
I have some. Nobody's mentioning who I think is going to interfere.
Who?
I think the person who's going to interfere is who is leaving this show as the world champion, and that is Christian Cage.
Stop getting out of my head. I have that on paper.
That's what I think. I think Christian is cashing in at the end of this show against Bryan Danielson, and he is winning the belt. And then Danielson and Mox are going to have one more blow off somewhere, and that's the end of Bryan.
Can we talk about this? This is the
That's what I
second
think.
time my momentum has been defeated today because Rick from Sports Illustrated went on the media call and asked about Daniel Garcia. And I literally texted him so quick and go, "You stole my question. How dare you?"
Because he knew you were on there.
That's what I'm saying. And he goes, "Ask about something else." And I go, "I don't have anything else to ask about." Like, what the hell, Rick? I was so upset. And now you stole my momentum again.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I guess I'll forgive
Great
you.
minds think alike, Kimmy.
I mean, yeah. So
Great minds think alike.
So I'll go based off of what JPJ said. I think Danielson gets the win, but Moxley and company, whatever and company means, beats down Danielson in front of his friends and family. After that, Christian will cash in his title match and walk out of WrestleDream, the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. This possibly sets up Bryan and Cage at Full Gear, possibly Bryan and Moxley again, but also this gets you out of the little stipulation of when I lose the title, I'm going to retire full time because technically he won the match. He just got cashed in on. So we get you out of that little, it's a loophole that I think AEW is looking for. You're welcome.
Mike?
Look, I got nothing as amusing or entertaining or as intriguing as any of that. So, like, yeah, Danielson's going to probably win the match, but short of that, like, he's getting his ass handed to him by at least somebody after that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Normally, AEW likes to, and when wrestlers wrestle in their home areas or their regions or whatever, they like to send the fans home happy. I think this would be
traumatize this crowd.
That's what I'm thinking. Like that's where I'm leaning. Like I think Moxley and this group is on another level right now. Where like it's too soon to like have them looking weak in any capacity and taking like massive. So you could have it's Danielson, so Mox could lose, and then we just destroy in front of his friends and family because, and then Christian Cage cashes it. Because I think Danielson would want that, right? Would want like, I'm okay with you guys beating me up for my family just to have that shock and that heat and that let's not always send the fans home happy. God, I'm having a tough time picking against Mox, but I like what you guys all said there. So I'll take Danielson to win. But he's going to get his ass kicked for sure.
Can we talk about the comment about Kill Switchosaurus?
Yeah.
That isn't going to be for a really long
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I think he's out.
There was a report today that like he might be like there's a lot of problems with that. He was supposed to be back in the gym earlier this week, and like that didn't happen. So
I think that's way too undetermined of a timeline.
This isn't something that he's going to bounce back.
Yeah, you can't.
That's not. No,
I
and
don't.
look at
That's
the health
I
of
don't,
him
that's
is-
not.
yeah.
That's something that's going to be.
Well, just based
so
on.
long that you can't hold a story.
So wait, are we saying Kip Sabian's showing up to?
Oh God! What are you? Oh yeah.
Dinner-
what if
Kip
he-
Sabian is
To
involved.
interrupt the Christian Cage thing. I think there's just going to be so much chaos and so much carnage that you will see Christian Cage come out. Will he cash in or not?
They could
That
do another fake
would be
tease like they do.
huge.
But I think that's the way you kind of do it, because Brian did say, like Kimmy said in that promo, he said, when I lose this belt, I'm done full time. I think if it's something like that, that does get you around it for him to be like, you know what? I want one more match. You and me, Mox, one-on-one, no bullshit. Let's go. And then Mox puts him out the pasture.
It also protects Danielson
that's
too
really it.
in front of his like hometown, because his hometown will get like the cheer of like, oh my God, he won, our guy, let's go. And then it's like,
Yeah.
this is the new reality. M+2, Christian, father. Brian doesn't have a father. Buddy and Birdie. People
Yeah.
go on
We'll
Twitter all
need
the
a
time.
father when they're done with him.
People
Oh,
on Twitter say all the time, Birdie like is the biggest heel for taking Brian away from us. So the story is also really right there if they wanted to extend it to Full Gear World's End, or hell, I know Brian had talked about, I don't think this match would happen at Wrestle Dynasty, that show in Japan, but hell, if they even wanted to extend it that far. But I think the Christian Brian stuff is stuff that you have to experience with, and this is a way where all parties will be happy.
Agreed. In general, though, before we all leave, do we think we see Adam Cole return at all during this show? Potentially.
I think so.
I think so too.
Nay.
I don't know
Look
where.
at her face. Look at her face.
Yeah, she already knows.
She's like, I think so.
She doesn't know scoops though. But
I know nothing.
yeah, sure. You really gave it away that you know nothing, Kimmy. You really gave that one away that you know nothing.
I know
Don't
nothing.
play poker with Kimmy. Actually, play poker with Kimmy. You'll win all the money. But
I don't know anything.
Yeah. I
How about this? If we're all in Kimmy's bubble and we know things, if Adam Cole did return, where would you want him to return?
That's my thing. I don't know where he would return right now. Looking
Maybe
at the show, unless it's just like
Brian.
maybe he could. Maybe I don't know. I don't know where he would
Can't do
return, or maybe he just shows up and cuts a promo and that's it, and he's not really involved with. He can just show up and say, "Hey, I'm back," like that
The
type of thing.
Undisputed Kingdom is literally doing like nothing on this pay-per-view.
Yeah,
So I have
and
no idea
MJF is away at the moment,
I have
so
no
I
idea
think
where
they're
he would
over and
show
done.
up.
I don't, it's just I think Adam Cole is going to return at this show. I just don't know where. Or how
Maybe
on the
he
card, but I think
returns
he's
with the
showing up.
Costco guys, and they're all about the boo.
Stop talking.
How dare you? Next thing you're going to tell me is that you want Adam Cole to be a manager.
I love you.
Next thing you're going to tell me is that you want Adam Cole to be a manager.
Only if he
Unbelievable.
manages Keith Lee on the main roster of Raw. That's all.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Listen, like I didn't. Nobody wanted that to happen, but I would love to have known what that was like.
No, we don't.
You
I know it's been a
don't.
bad-
I
a bad
live in a
one-off for Adam
different
Cole in
bubble.
AEW,
I
but
like chaos in my
We
professional
did
life.
not want to do that.
But on that note, it's a doom that we have to end this show. But we did cover all of AEW WrestleDream. We did it. I think we did pretty good.
I give us an 8 out of 10.
I'll take it. Well, why don't we do this, Mike? Why don't you tell the fine folks what you got going on, what you're up to, what you're doing, where they can find you, all that fun stuff, so we can get out of here and enjoy our evenings.
You can find me on all social media and twitch.tv at Mike from Indeed. It's the handle right there. That one. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. Universal Tag, all my shit there. I don't know what I do right now. I literally took a mental health break for almost 2 months, and this is the first time I've been on a podcast since then. But I had a lot of fun, and I think
we did too. Mike.
I think Indeed will be back sooner than later.
Heck
based
yeah, man.
on how much I've enjoyed this.
Nice.
So
That's good to hear.
Just look out for that.
Hell yeah.
That's what
Kimmy?
we do.
Me?
Where can the people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter at the handle below. there. You can follow me on Instagram, replace the underscore with a dot. I don't know why I didn't make them the same, and I'm too lazy to try to make them the same. So I'm going to make everything difficult for everybody. Tomorrow, you could watch my interview on Wheezy's channel. I talk about the convention scene. I talk about being the youngest person in a media room. I talk about Britt Baker, talk about Daniel Garcia. So make sure to head over there at 4 o'clock. It's like a 50-minute interview. It's really good. Thursdays, you could read my written reviews of Ring of Honor on PW Insider and hear me cry about it because Ring of Honor is trying to kill me. You could also head to OLE at 10:15 Eastern to see me and my co-host Auntie Collins. We also talk about Ring of Honor, but mostly we really don't talk about Ring of Honor. It's usually me rambling about something else, my food takes, Sunburn, Sean Ross Sapp, con stories, anything but Ring of Honor. Because again, Ring of Honor is killing me. You can head over to the Pop Break. I write there a lot. My written predictions will be there. I was on the media call today. I didn't get called on, but that's okay because all my friends got to, and that was really exciting. Except for Rick, who stole my question. I'm really mad about it.
Hey, but at least the question got asked because you didn't get called on, right? So there you go.
That is true. That is true. And also for all my New York City friends, if you're in the area, go to New York City Comic Con next week because I will be there with the man who is returning this weekend, Swerve Strickland. He'll be there on Thursday only, but like I'll be with him, so that'll be really cool. So yeah. Thanks for having me. I know I'm chaotic, but I don't know why you guys keep having me on, but I enjoy it.
You practically said
you
I'm coming on.
Said, hey, next week
we had to come up with it. We had to come up with a special show just to accommodate the star that is you.
Me and Pluggo were like, well, how are we doing that? All right, let's do this.
Yeah. So. Well, JPJ, you plug your stuff as well, sir.
Right here on all social media platforms, on every single one of them, including the Twitch. I play video games over there. Other than that, Scott, you're not lying. You're not lying with that comment. Other than that, Thursday nights, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with this lug right here, the flagship show on this channel, Between Two Beards. We got big guests tomorrow. I'll let Pluggo announce that one when he does his thing here in a minute, but we got some big-time guests tomorrow. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m., Drew Nicholas, Firmly Love Wrestling, WWE on Tuesdays, AEW on Thursdays. And check out me and Pluggo's football stuff. We release it every Tuesday. We're doing some other stuff on socials, but he's going to tell you the rest of that stuff right now.
Am I? Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Like he said, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. We've got tomorrow night on this very channel, Wrestling with the Homies podcast. Are going to come on and talk some wrestling, talk some Bad Blood, talk a little WrestleDream. We're going to get to know those guys. They're super fun. So go check them out on all their socials, man. Wrestling with the Homies is going to be a good time. So you want to be here for that. Like he said, but if you want to know what we got going on, all the social medias, the football stuff, the other stuff, all the guest stuff that we're doing here at B2Beards on all social media platforms. You can follow me at Pluggo on all the social medias. You just search Pluggo and my face pops up. I tried to do the Kimmy thing and make it all sync, but there's like people that have the Pluggo name that didn't use it for 20 years and it's still.
See, that's what I'm saying. I want at Kimmy, but no, someone put it like 10 years
ago. Somebody put it, yeah. So,
yeah.
But you can find me on social media at Pluggo. Just look for it. I'm on everything, doing my thing, like I said. And Saturday mornings with Blair Pacheco, the Grain Maker podcast. We're doing 4 Exposure where we talk independent wrestling. GCW is this weekend. DDT has got some good stuff. All sorts of cool stuff. Check that out 10 a.m. Saturday morning. And that's really all I've got going on right now that is confirmed. You'll have to stay tuned, though. But until next time, friends, boom! We're out of here.